Okay, and we're back to what I believe is the final part of robotics notes. Actually, it could not be, but I guess we'll see. The game's been so good up to this point. So let's get back to it. Yeah. Yeah, they really put in that work.
Aki ちゃん、いろいろありがとう。
え？何が？
例のスイッチのこと、ためらわずに押してくれたでしょ。
うん。押すたびに胸が痛かったけど、カイが信じてくれたから。
だからありがとう。アキちゃんのこと信じてよかったよ。
でも、もう二度とあんな無茶はダメだよ。
お前ら、ツイポ見ろ。見てください。すごい祭りになってる件について。
祭り？
なんて書いてあるの？
称賛の声ばかりですよ。よくやったとか、ブラボーとか。
長深田先生がずっとニコ生で配信してましたよね。
いいか、よく覚えとけ。先生はな、映像で記録するのが趣味なんだ。これ豆知識な。
うるせえぞ光彦、お前の話はくどいんだ。
Why does he like recording stuff?
先生って面白い人ですね。
で、その配信を見てた100万人くらいの人たちがツイポからお祝いコメントを書いてくれてるんです。
100万人集まるとか異常。そんな生配信見たことないっつうか。
多分ほとんどの人は状況を理解してないみたいでしょうが、中には特撮映画のプロモーションだと思ってる人もいるみたいで。
You know, that's what I would
本当
think.
に映画みたいでしたからね。
Yeah, I wouldn't think this was like an actual real thing I would have to care about. Basically, the fate of the world was on their hands.
ねえカイ、うちがアネモネ号事件で意識不明になってた時、お姉ちゃんはずっとうちの手を握っててくれたんだ。だからうちもお姉ちゃんが目覚めるまでずっとそばにいたい。でね、お姉ちゃんが起きた時にこう伝えるの。うちはお姉ちゃんが大好きだよって。
ああ。
今声が聞こえなかった？
Is that the candy president guy?
私も聞こえまし
Sumio's his name?
滑走路の方からですね。
た。あれ見て。
100% CG completion. I think this is a new OST too.
よくやったースバル
おかえりなさい。
よくやった
あきちゃん、ありがとう。
ーでかしたジュンナ見事だった
おかえりなさい。カイト、おかえり。
カイト、最高だ。
That was nice to
うち
hear.
らには帰れるところがあるんだ。こんな
Well,
嬉し
mostly
いこと
because I can understand
ない
him.
よね。
Hi, Dad said he was
秋穂ちゃん
awesome.
それ有名なセリフですよね。
June's dad
お前ら
said, well
み
done.
んなに手を振り返してやれ。
I didn't hear Subaru's dad.
デュフ、だが断る。
ただいま
ねえお姉ちゃん、あんなにたくさんの人たちがうちらに言ってくれてるよ。おかえりって聞こえてたらいいな、お姉ちゃんにも。
なあミサネ、俺たちの夢は、俺たちのロボはみんなの希望になってたよ。みんなの笑顔を守れたよ。
誇れる言葉も勇気も希望さえも全部中途半端だけど、誰かの笑顔を守りたいと思えるその瞬間に僕はヒーロー。同じ喜びを分かち合い、愛は広がってく。明日は孤独 の風が頬に優しくキスをする眩しさのデスティニー僕の大切なシーンにいつでもあなたがいたねそれはかけがえのないもの笑顔で涙こぼれたまだ見ぬ未来へ空がつなぐそう感じ僕が歩いてきた道はいつでもあなたがいたねそれは数えきれぬほどの気持ちが交差する場所今一つになる空の下の相関図
And that's phase 12 done. Reach Akiho's ending, got that achievement. And yeah. Let me make sure real quick. I'm missing a tip somehow. I'm going to get that. But I guess that's it. I don't think I'm missing anything story-wise. I guess I'll talk about the game now. Is this it? I never clicked on this, I guess. Wrong button. View all tips, and I just got the achievement complete robotics note. Now I guess I'll take a screenshot. Okay, and that's 100%ed the game. There we go. It took me like 5 minutes to get that. Yes. Well, this game was very good. I don't know if this is the last entry in Science Adventure. I don't know if Chaos Child and AI what's it called? The Somnium files? I don't know if those are part of Science Adventure or not. But if not, this is a really good conclusion to Science Adventure. Yeah, I don't know if AI the Somnium files is a part of Science Adventure. You know, I'm looking at Chaos Child now. I didn't know Chaos Child was before this. 2015. And it says the main characters are survivors from the Shibuya earthquake. Maybe I should have played Chaos Child before this. I don't know if it's as important as like Chaos Head to Robotics Notes. But Chaos Head, I can't imagine playing this game without playing Chaos Head. There's so much you gain from the knowledge you get from playing Chaos Head. But I gotta actually talk about the game now. Really good. I really enjoyed this game. I will list some of my gripes real quick. There's a few things I wanted explained by the end, so I'll list them now. how did Kimijima Ko basically turn himself into a program? Well, we know how, but I'm wondering, didn't Misa just kill him on the spot? So like, how is he able to turn himself into a program? Like, did he already do it beforehand and like it just activated when he died or something? I really wanted them to give me like a flashback or something to see exactly what happened after she killed him, because I don't know how he did all that. Like, it's really a mystery to me, because he just kills him and then like he's just back in his program form. I really wanted to know that. Next, I really wanted to see what Misa's reaction would have been to Mizuka's final words. Like, that's the one thing I really wanted to see. It seemed like Kai really wanted to tell her, but I don't know why they would just not give that to us. You know, after the final fight came down, it ended really quickly. Yeah, I feel like it didn't need to end that quickly. I feel like you could have done a little bit more after the fight was over. The final fight was really good. I think that might be all my gripe. Oh no, there's one last thing. Why is Kimijima Ko evil? We don't know why he does all he does. We don't know why he's evil. We don't know why he is doing this. He never told us. Nobody ever told us. Same thing with Norose from Chaos Head. We don't know why he's evil. He's just evil. I don't really like that. Like, I want to know why he's doing what he's doing. Like, could they not have fit in his backstory or something? Like, but I guess I'll list off the positives. I guess I can go one by one. Characters. I love the characters so much. Kai is a really good main character. I think, man, out of the three, Okabe, Takumi, and Kai, I think he is my favorite. It's kind of close with Okabe, but yeah, he might be my favorite. I mean, I have to play Dash, Robotics Notes Dash. I have to see what that's about. Aki is good near the end, up to like phase 9. She's okay, but she really improves up to after this happens, and then this was great, really nice. The other characters, June is she's fine. I like her more near the end when she gains some more confidence. I like her whole phase 6. Yeah, phase 6 is cool. Brow is, I really like her. I really like phase 7. Phase 7's really good. As I've said throughout the game, she just feels like Takumi, but better done. Her personality is so and so, but I do like her. I think after her phase is done, she's kind of put on the back burner. She does a little bit, but I still like her. And then we come to Irie. Man, she had such a turnaround as a character. Up to her phase 8, I think she was just fine. And then all this was so good. Like, the other half of phase 8 is very good, because we learned a lot about who she is and how she became her AI self, of course. And then we get real Irie, which almost every scene with real Irie is crazy, man. When Kimijima Ko is controlling her, that is such a polarizing scene. And then when they get back to the island, and then he tells her about what happened to her parents. He's literally just evil for no reason. There was no reason for him to do that. He just did it because he felt like it. Then we have her relationship with Sister Centipede. This was such a good scene. Like, I don't know, she might be my favorite character. I have to think about it. Then we have Naya. Naya is probably number 2. I really like Naya in this game. The realization that she's Naya from Steins Gate was so cool to me. It's just crazy. I figured it out because of her name on the Twitter equivalent in this game. The end of phase 5 is really good. it does a lot for Kai's character. Them, Kai and I getting to know each other by the end of that phase was really good. But this is when I really started to enjoy the game. Then Misa, no, up until the final fight, she's just glazed a lot by every character in the game. Everybody praises her, and then like her presence of, I don't know if I think too much of her. She doesn't do that much. It's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like, honestly, I feel like she doesn't have enough screen time. Everybody talks about her, but I kind of think she needed more screen time in the present. Like, she has these two POVs here. This one is like 30 seconds. Sometimes she feels like the main character, but I think she needed more. Like, I guess she's a villain near the end, air quotations, but I don't know. The whole game is based around her, but I think she's like, okay. We really don't get her thought process throughout the 7 years, of course, they can't do that, but we don't really get to see enough of what she's feeling. I guess I can go over the game with knowing everything in mind and looking at the POVs, but I don't think it changed that much. The present POVs. I think I like Aki more than her, definitely. Yeah. I don't know if she's a disappointment, but the whole game is basically built around her. And she's like, okay. Yeah, I feel like Misa could have been done a little bit better. Mizuka, bro. He was fine up to this point where we get a POV from her. I guess this is the second one. We get to learn more about her and her circumstances. And then we have her dad here, which is probably maybe the best part of the game. Maybe, yeah. It's like the first or second best part of the game. Really good. Then we have Subaru. Subaru's it's fun. I like his conviction near the end of the game. His relationship with his father is rocky. Near the end, his father just lets him do what he wants, which I thought it was kind of weird at the time. Him letting him go outside while it was raining and the robots out there, it's kind of weird. I think he was just tired at that point. I think Subaru is fine. Michi, I don't really have anything good or bad to say about him. He's like in the middle for me. Yeah, he's fine. Sawada's not bad. When we know that near the end of the story, we know that he's not the bad guy. I like that twist because we basically thought he was the villain the whole time, but he's not. I do like that. He's not bad. Yeah, especially near the end. Kimijima Ko. He's not a villain until the end of the story, like last 15 hours of the story. So like he's presumed dead, and him being revealed as the villain until like the last 15 hours of the story is kind of weird, you know? Because he thought Sawada was the villain the whole time. There's no hints that he's the villain or that he's even alive. So I think as a villain, he's okay. He's super evil. Bro, everything he's done with Irie is just so evil. I wish we knew why. Irie hints at right here. Irie hints that it seems like he was really sad to do this to her. Like it seemed like he didn't want to do this. He says that, and then he just doesn't say anything about it. He's like, he stays quiet about it. On the rooftop, on the community center. Yeah. Also, his whole plan with the Kimijima reports, there's no guarantee that anybody would ever find them. So it's like, it's really weird that he was banking on somebody finding them because it was never guaranteed. Yeah, his plan's kind of weird. Yeah, I guess it didn't work out for him. It kind of did, but yeah. Of course, we stopped him. The final fight was good. I liked it. Yeah. That's all the CG. So throughout all the characters, my favorite is probably Irie, Nae, Frau, probably Aki, and then like, where would I put Kai there? I think I'd probably put Kai above Aki. Yeah, I think Kai is a great main character. The story is really good, as I've said. I just don't like everything they left out. The stuff that I mentioned at the start of this little review I'm doing. Kimijima is lacking as a villain. Misa is also lacking. She doesn't have that much screen time in the present. I feel like there's a lack of an epilogue, but I think that's normal for science adventure. Yeah, that's what Dash is for, right? Yeah. No, I hope Dash kind of clears up some of the stuff, some of my gripes with this game. I don't know yet, but I will be playing it in the future. Now, I kind of want to compare Robotics Notes to Chaos Head. Characters, I think Robotics Notes easily beats Chaos Head in its characters. Oh, honestly, I forgot Takumi was in this game. He doesn't actually appear, but he's on Twitter in this. He does nothing really. I really dislike that he's in this game anyways, because it just shows me that he didn't change at all. I don't like that. I don't like that this game showed me that he's like exactly the same after 10 years. I don't like that. I think Kai is definitely a better main character than Takumi. Takumi's not even likable in the slightest. I know that Takumi goes through a lot, but like, he's not even enjoyable to like be around. He's like, not cool to watch. Well, Kai is definitely the opposite. Like, he can definitely be an asshole, but he knows he is one, and he's very self-aware. I think everybody in this game is very self-aware. And Kai goes through a lot to this game, bro. He has to do so much. He has his attacks. It's his superpower in this game, but it has such insane drawbacks. I love the way his attacks are used in this game. His superpower, it's used so well. Compared to Takumi, where he gets his power 10 hours before the game ends. Kai was just done a lot better as a main character than Takumi. In Chaos Head, I don't think I like anybody. Like, not a single character. Maybe Senna, but even then, she's like only okay. There's like 3. I think Irie is better than every character in Chaos Head. Frau 2, and maybe not. Moving on from character story, I think Chaos Head takes way too long to get going. Like, way too much of the game is too boring and kind of wordy. Robotics Notes doesn't really have that issue. I guess that sometimes it does, but I'm basically entertained throughout the whole game. Like, I love the slice of life moments during this game. Chaos Head just doesn't have that. Chaos Head tried to focus on one thing, that being the horror and like developing Takumi as a character. And it takes like 40, 50 hours to get to that point. And there's not POVs like in Robotics Notes. POVs are used so well in this game. There's so many POVs in this game. Chaos Head has a few POVs, but not as many as Robotics Notes. And the way Chaos Head does its routes compared to Robotics Notes does its routes in the phases, and they're all canon, and they cohesively work themselves into the story. And compared to Chaos Head, the routes are literally at the end, and none of them are really canon to the story. While Chaos Head, like, all the phases are progressing the story while at the same time focusing on one character, which was done so well. You know, it makes sense that the team who writes science adventure would improve over 10 years, so it makes sense why this game is just better. I will say though, Chaos Head does beat Robotics Notes in terms of music, definitely. Oh, one last thing. I really like how together everybody is in this game. Chaos Head doesn't really have a sense of togetherness. The only thing that connects the main characters is that they all have powers and they're gigalomaniacs. Aside from that, they're literally just not friends. And also, like, they don't get that much screen time. Like Aya said, she does not have like a lot of screen time at all. Kozue too, she has barely any. Now that I think about it, Aya said literally doesn't do anything. Except try to fall from the top of the school building. And I guess she like sucks Takemi's fingers. And she like slaps Rimi, but aside from that, she doesn't really do anything. Like the characters in Chaos Head throughout the main story, they just feel like they're just there. They really don't contribute much to the story. Even Rimi, she does something near the end, but throughout most of the game, she just doesn't even do that much. Compared to Robotics Notes, Aki's here like almost the whole time. June has her moments. Frau has her own phase, really good in it. Ivy's really good near the end, and Nae comes clutch at the end too. But aside from their own phases, they actually have screen time. Ivy's here like the whole game. That's the main reason why I think the characters are just better here in Robotics Notes. I really gotta play Chaos Child. I might play that after this, or Dash. One more thing, the way deaths are handled. Well, there's only one death here in Robotics Notes. Musica's death is handled really well. I'm trying to think of the one death in Chaos Head, aside from the murders. That would be Bon. Near the end of the game, he gets killed by Sua. And his death, man, it barely means anything. He was with Yua. They split off. He just died, and then like, that's it. He does some really good detective work up to that point, but he just dies, and then like, it doesn't really mean anything else. And then like, you compare it to Musica, her death leaves a lasting impact because she was connected with Kai, Michi, Misa, Aki, and Bon really wasn't connected to any of the main characters, so that's the reason why. Oh, I think I'm done yapping. I've been yapping for too long. All in all, I think this game is better than Chaos Head. I think I would give Chaos Head like a 8, in between an 8 and an 8.5. Then like I give this game like I'm close to a 9, maybe like an 8.8 or something. But game's quite good. I would say you should not play this game, but you should play Chaos Head before playing this game. Yeah. Same thing with Steins Gate. I feel like you definitely need to play the other two games before playing this. Man, this game was really good. I think I finished it quicker than the other science adventure games. I think I've only played one, no, 2. I guess Starling's Embrace counts. Yeah. I've been playing this game every day. I really like the story. Love the characters, like I've said. I really suggest, if you've played Chaos Head, definitely play this game. I guess science adventure wise, it would go, well, Steins Gate, Robotics Notes, then Chaos Head. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for my whole rant / review / yapping of this game. So, as always, thanks for watching, and tune in next time to see what game I play next.